Hey guys, so today I am sharing with you all my favorites from the month of December. I feel like I have so much to talk about because I do. We have a lot to talk about, and you know, as always, I just want to share what I've been doing the most over the month. This isn't going to be like, oh, look at all these brand new things that I bought. These are all my sudden favorites. Like, it's going to be some new, some old, but just things that I have really, as always, just used the most over the month. I'm going to go over like my go-to makeup look that I've been doing to just like simple little fashion-y things, a couple of jewelry things, something really exciting that's going on today. Hair, just basic, you know, most worn bag, things like that. So just an excuse, I think, to talk about all my favorite things over this month and to just chit chat. But first, I'll go over what I'm wearing and share with you guys something really exciting. So if you're familiar with BaubleBar, you know that I am a BaubleBar lover. I have always been a huge fan of them. This is my, this is a sterling silver with, I believe it's 14 karat gold plate, monogram necklace, which is in a square, which I think is a little different. Usually you see them in like circles or something kind of typical, but I really love this square. It's perfect for layering. It's Olivia's initials, my daughter. It's really affordable. If you're a fan of them like I am, then you're familiar maybe with the whole like buried bauble concept, which is where a particular item will go on like a major sale, and it's called like the buried bauble. My buried bauble is today. I got to choose the buried bauble today, and this is, I know you've probably been looking at it because I think it's so pretty. I feel like when you layer a necklace and it's like something that's a little bit of a color, it just kind of pops, especially if you're like me and you dress like a ninja. You just wear black all the time. So, or just basic colors. You know, it's fun to have some fun with your necklaces. Anyways, this beauty here is $10. $10, okay. Kind of crazy. And you know, typical me, like November, December, I'm all into gift mode, as I'm sure you guys are too. And this would just make the best gift if you need something, you know, for your daughters, for your friends. This would be so great to get like a group of friends, and you could get them in different colors. They come in 5 colors. So the green, really pretty. I'll show you what they look like against my skin. Okay, so you can kind of see what it looks like better on my actual skin. So I thought I would, this is the green and this is the blue. It's easier to see on your actual skin. Blue, really pretty. And this one is kind of odd. It's gray. It's like a, I guess it's, I don't know what you would call it. It's really pretty though. Isn't that pretty? That one would be nice layered with other things. I was gonna wear that one today, but then I thought, no, I'll wear a little bit of a color. And then pink, really pretty. The pink, this one would be perfect for layering because you see how it's kind of just understated. Even if you wanted to add like a third necklace to it, or even layer it with the other colors themselves. And this one is clear. But it's not like so clear where it's just like see-through to your skin. It has a little bit of a milkiness to it. So, but see, you could layer a couple of them. So you could layer a couple of them like that too. So nice. The actual necklaces, like I said, themselves look good together. With necklaces like this, I get kind of like, if they don't have this big, like, where you can really adjust, like you can make this thing super short, like way short, or a bit longer depending on like your other necklaces that you have that you're going to layer it with. Even if you wanted to get a couple of these and layer them together, you could hang them at different lengths. So that to me is really important. I was really excited that these have that. It has a little BaubleBar touch. So yeah, those will be available until they sell out pretty much. I know that when something goes on sale like that, especially when it's something this cool, I think for $10, you know, they're probably gonna sell out, and I think that they'll last through December until they sell out. So check those out. I will link to my buried bauble below. Pretty exciting. Like I said, just you cannot beat that for gifts and stuff. Like, hello, that's just like the coolest gift. Okay, so this is just a V-neck kind of real thin sweater from Target. A little, I don't even know what brand this is. Just, it's old, like racerback tank, which I think just kind of adds something, makes it look nice. And these earrings I got at Target. They're just little, And then my cuffs by L&M. She has the new date cuffs, love. And then my two, my birthstone, Olivia's birthstone, her locket cuffs, love those, love them all together. They look so like just, so pretty all together. Okay, so lots of cool things this month. Let's just go over like my basic makeup look, what I've been doing lately. With my eyes, like my eyeshadow, I have been doing this for the last, I can't remember really doing much else different like daily, and it's what I'm wearing today. It looks like you've done a lot, but it is so easy. And a lot of times I'll just do this step, which is the Ico. It's the Me and My Shadow Waterproof Shadow Liner in Topaz. These come in like darker colors, but I can never really, it's just too thick, and you know, but I really like these. It's sort of like a Laura Mercier Caviar stick, like shade stick, those new NARS sticks, something typical like that. But this color is so pretty. It's just very, it's very just like pearly, kind of like champagne-y, but it's not overly frosted. It's not too gold or too yellow, which is what I have a problem with when a lot of these are, you know, in that color. I love how the end has this little brush. Most of the time, you know, flat brush, I'll just use my finger. So I put it all over my lids, I dab it with my finger, and it gives you this sort of like glow. And when you see this middle part of my lid that's a little lighter, or you see any iridescence or glowiness, it's this. And then sometimes I'll just leave it alone, do some mascara, maybe some liner. But I've just been reaching for this all month, and you know, I have new palettes, I have different things. My Gwen Stefani palette just came today, so I'm excited about that. I'm gonna do that, or use that in an upcoming tutorial for the holidays. But, okay, this Vizar palette, I've talked about it so much. It's expensive, but for the money, you're getting more product. You know what I mean? Like when you add up how much is in there, the price kind of makes sense. But I just can't get over it. Like, it's all that I need, and especially when I use something like this, it has a bit of a shine to it. I don't mind using all the matte colors. So I use this color, which is like a really warm color. I just use a big fluffy brush and just put that like not super careful, just like all in the crease like that, like no big deal. And then I'll take a color that's a little darker, like maybe this one or one of these, and then maybe put it just, you know, right on the outer part of the crease. If I really wanted to do a little more, I'd use like a darker brown and put it just on that corner, which is what I did today. And then your liner, and then if you wanted to, like I do, and you know, use a little angled brush and go over your liner bit to soften it up, there's a really dark brown and a really like blackened or gray, yeah, like a blackened gray that you could do that with. It's just everything. This whitish highlighter is just the best. It's so pretty, and yeah, it's just so good. This eyeliner is amazing. It is, I'm talking about a lot of Ico products, which I don't really mean to, but that's just how it's working out. This I've been using a lot. It's the Ico Skinny Liquid Eyeliner in black. And when I saw that, I pictured it was gonna be like very skinny. It's really not. It's actually, to me, pretty fat compared to like, you know, any of the ones that have like a very like pointed point like that, like a felty point. This is actually bigger. But you can get a really thin line or a really thick line. It's just very easy, and I haven't been like doing a big wing or anything. I kind of just, where my eyes would stop, you know, like where that line would stop on the bottom, I kind of just bring it up and like stamp it right there and then just bring it over. I'm not really into doing like a big crazy wing. I just feel like it's overdone. Not by like other people, because I do whatever I want. I don't really care. I feel like it's just I've done it too much. Like when I say overdone, I just feel like I've overdone it. Like it's just, I just get bored, and it's like I don't want to wing out eyeliner all the time, and sometimes I just think it looks better. Like even though it has a little bit of an, I mean, because you can't just stop it like that, you know, it's gonna have to kind of, I think it's more flattering when it angles a little, but it's not like winged out. So really been enjoying that. And they also have a fat version as well, which is really fat, and I can't really get the hang of that one. I mean, I can, but it's just why, you know, I feel like the skinny one's so much better. So if you're looking at those, definitely check out the skinny one. Okay, these lipsticks by Charlotte Tilbury, I'm gonna do a whole video on these because they're so good. I don't want to go through and do all of them, but I got the whole set of the Matte Revolution ones. They were sent to me. I was like, okay, you know, when I looked at the colors, they were all very brown, kind of dark. And I was like, I don't know. But when you put them on, they are so perfect. My very favorite one is this Very Victoria. And that's what I'm wearing today. I love these so much. The formula, everything is just perfect. So I've been wearing these a ton, especially the Very Victoria. I love this like rose gold little, you know, pretty little tube, very glamorous. I will do a video on these soon. They're just so, so good. Okay, yeah, blush. I've been reaching for this most of the month, and it is, whoa, I think I almost fell off. It's the 8 Hour Afterglow Powder Blush in Score. And really impressed with these. The packaging's a bit, I don't know, it's kind of weird. And little grid. I don't know. But the color is so, so pretty. It's like a, it's like a pinky, peachy, pretty. It's pretty. I really, really love it. Check that out if you are in the blush or you just want a new blush. That one's a really, really good one. It kind of goes without saying, you know, I don't want to mention these too much speaking of lip products, but I've been really into the liquid lipsticks. I do have a whole video on that. I will link to that below, and have really, really fallen in love with those lately. But these Charlotte Tilbury ones are just so, so good. They're just so easy. Okay. It's very, my very favorite lip color ever. I had two. It was like CoverGirl, what was it called? Tea something? Ginger tea, I think is what it was called. It was very brown. Loved it. And then after that, I got into the L'Oreal Timeless Tawny. If you are an OG subscriber and you've been watching for a long time, you probably remember that, and I believe it was discontinued. And this is very, very, very close to that. Probably the closest thing I've ever found to that. Love it. I've been wearing this foundation a lot, the Laura Mercier Silk Cream Oil Free Photo Edition foundation. That's what I'm wearing today. I just feel like it gives a really glowy, nice finish. You don't have to use much of it. The coverage is amazing. I like something like this for the winter because it's not so matte. It's more like a natural matte, but it feels really nourishing. It's good. Just try it. It's so good. I use the shade Cream Ivory. It's just very glowy and beautiful. And I use either my Beauty Blender or really dense brush. It's just a very solid, good foundation. And then I've been using this a lot with it, the Chanel Bronze Universal. I think it's going to be time to pick up another one pretty soon. I love the way they smell, but oh, this smells so, so good. But anyway, that's what I'm wearing today. That's just what I had on primarily, I think, in my contour video. And that's when I look back at certain videos and I really like the way my skin looked, it's always when I'm wearing this. It just works so perfectly with liquid foundation or anything really, but it just looks so natural rather than using like a powdery bronzer. It's just so, so good. And I use this Sigma F23 brush, which I believe these are sold out now, but you can check it out. I will link to everything below so that you can see. Okay, so that's most of them. Oh no, I lied. Okay, one more thing. These lip pencils, I'll just be very brief. They're the Pro Longwear lip pencils by MAC. These 3 colors are just amazing. This is the Cultured, which is what I'm wearing today. It's a very natural rosy color. Perfect. Like a lot of natural colors, you have to like really draw the heck out of them. This one's a bit like brighter, warmer, and it's called Oh Honey, but still just very natural. And the first one, the Cultured, was a bit more muted. And then this one's called Good Timing, and it is very pink. Perfect with Cream Cup lipstick by MAC, which is another one of my favorite lip looks. So those are amazing pencil liners. They're creamy, but they stay put, which is super important. I'm trying to run through this stuff pretty quick. As always, my Laura Mercier Matte Radiance. If you have not tried this, try it. It's called Matte Radiance Baked Powder in Highlight 01. Everybody needs this. It's so good. Over the years, I've used Aveda hair care. I've really loved it. There's different things that I love more than others, but I always find that whatever the products say they're gonna do, they really do. And recently I picked up this volumizing clay conditioner, the Pure Abundance line, and the shampoo. I really love the shampoo. It's great too, but this conditioner is so, so good. When you're like me and you have straight hair and it's just very sleek. I mean, nothing is, some shampoos, of course, like if you use a really moisturizing shampoo, it's gonna make your hair look flatter than like something that's really clarifying or something. But you know, a couple hours go by, your hair's gonna look the same. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't really buy into a lot of the volumizing shampoos and conditioners, whatever. But For me, I love to use a really thick conditioner. I feel like that's what or nourishing conditioner. It's what makes my hair, I think, stay shiny. And I have really straight, fine hair that's prone to breakage. So I think conditioning is really important. So I can't just use really just nothing conditioners because my hair needs the conditioner for the strength, and you know, I think it looks prettier. I would rather it be flat and like really sleek and pretty than like big and fried, you know? So that's just what I like. This is really, really good. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do, because I think I probably got about a quarter of it left, I'm going to get the actual big pump one, and I may not repurchase the shampoo. If I did repurchase the shampoo, it would be for scent purposes only, because I love the way they smell. I may purchase the shampoo in a different line, like maybe one that's like a shine one or something, rather than the volume, because I think it works, but nah. This is so good. It's volumizing clay conditioner, blah, blah, blah. It's so thick and moussey. It's thick. That's what I love. It's thick. So most volumizing conditioners just feel like water, or they feel, you know, they feel kind of thick when they come out, but then when you put them in your hair, they don't cling. They don't, you know what? They don't, you know what I mean? They don't like hang on. This one really does. I feel like I can put a lot of it in my hair and even put it up a little higher sometimes, and it just stays on kind of like a mask. I can do other things in the shower. I can let it sit on for a couple minutes, and then when I rinse it, it feels so, so nice. So if you've got fine hair and you're looking for a good conditioner that nourishes but that also rinses well, and this is just so good. So yeah, like I said, I am gonna repurchase the big one, and I've got a really good empties coming up, speaking of, really good. So that'll come up soon. Okay, a couple more body things. These Soap and Glory products, I feel like I've talked about these so much this year and last year and the year before too, because I was into the hand food, but I really just got into the body butter and the body washes this year. The body butter, actually, I had used before, the Righteous Butter. Fell in love with the scent, which is kind of the same. It pretty much is the same as the hand food, but I think that their body washes are the best body washes I've ever used. I use this one, the Clean On Me right now, and you know, I've got a little bit left. I used up the, I think it was called Smoothie Star. Is that what it's called? I don't know. It's the one that's like this, but it has like a very kind of like vanilla, like nutty smell. I don't know. I used all that one, but anyways, these body washes are so foamy, so creamy. They don't strip your skin, but they really clean your skin. They're just so perfect, and I'm going to repurchase these again and again because they're that good. I mean, and the scent is like intoxicating. I am more into the Righteous Butter body lotion than I am the body butter. It smells exactly the same. To me, it's just as moisturizing. I'm just not super into doing body lotion and feeling all like, This one actually feels really good, and when you layer these together, you actually don't even need perfume. Like, it's just a perfect light scent. So if you're like, if you want to smell nice, but you like work in an office, or maybe you're like a teacher, you don't like choke out your kids, you know what I mean? But you still want to smell nice, this would be such a good, the scent of these is just amazing. So good. My two favorite purses this month, it's very weird because they're made very similarly, and I've realized this is my favorite style of purse, like a, what would you call it, like a duffel, a small duffel kind of style. I know you're sick of seeing this, but my Alexander Wang Mini Rocky, love it. This is the smallest one, and they have a Rocky that's a little bigger, and then they have the Rocco, which is the, you know, this is such a good bag, and like I said, it is the smallest one. It doesn't look like a child's bag or anything. You can put a full wallet in here. You know, I carry so much in here. And then my Speedy 25. This is it for comparison. Not that much of a difference, you know. Usually when you think of mini bags, sometimes, you know, I love mini bags, but I feel like sometimes when I wear them, I just feel like it doesn't look right. Like I'm wearing a tiny shrunken bag, but I don't feel like that with that one. I've loved this bag. I haven't really switched from these two. I've been going back and forth, and love them. You guys have seen them a lot, so I'm not going to get into detail, but I do want to share this piece with you guys. And I try to share this at the end because I know not everybody is into like this handbag type stuff, but I am. I love it. If you are into this empreinte leather, it's very expensive, and you know, sometimes, you know, I've had an empreinte bag for, gosh, I think I bought that other one 4 years ago. I don't remember exactly. But I had it for years, loved it, fell in love with it when I had the Luminous PM. I always wanted a wallet or something, but the Empreinte ones are very expensive. Like when you buy something in that material, it makes the price just, because it's solid leather, you know? I purchased this a while back, and you guys probably remember if you follow my little handbag videos that I've done, you probably saw when I posted this in a haul. It is the Empreinte clay. So it's for your keys. It has a little ring, but I have realized that I don't like all my keys hanging and then having to put them in here. I don't like when I'm using my car key having to take all of them out, you know what I mean? Even though you can tuck all your keys into here. So I don't like this for keys. I don't. I like the key holder. Gosh, it's in the, no, it's downstairs. I wish I had it. But you know, it's my little pink one, and then I had the Empreinte one for years that has the little hooks. So when you just need one key, you flip it out, put the rest in. You know what I'm saying? So that's that. But I love that this has this hook because you can hook it to your bag. You can, you know, do whatever. But this makes the best kind of compact wallet. So in this part, I've got cash, I've got coupons. It's huge, you know, like you could even put more cards. So that is really nice. And then, you know, like I said, you can leave this hanging out, but most of the time it's just tucked in there, and I never even really, it's so big, like I never even really see it. You could even use that to kind of separate some items. But then I keep my cards in the back. I've got like 5 in here, my driver's license and things. But I've even got room for so much more. So to me, I just haven't felt the need. I love having a big wallet like my Sarah wallet. I love that sometimes, but I'm just back and forth, you know. I like this easy, simple wallet that's easy. And if I wanted to really downsize, I could put my car key on this or a house key. You know, I don't have to carry all my keys with me all the time, but you know what I mean? I could just do that and really have it compact. So I would definitely recommend this. This is in the black color, and this is in the Infinity, which is the navy, and you really cannot tell a huge difference. I mean, you can, but it kind of goes. I love the way these bags smell. They just smell so good. But this is a really good piece. They come in all different colors, but I would really recommend that. I just love it. So guys, that's it. I hope that y'all have enjoyed this video and this long little chit chat we've got going here. I do have, let me think of what's coming up. I've got a lot of good stuff coming up in December. Like I said, the empties video will be coming up. I do have a holiday tutorial coming up, which is exciting. It's gonna be kind of like a different, like it's gonna be a combo, not just one look, so that's gonna be fun. At some point, I do have a vlog that I haven't even gotten together. Like I've got so many clips from vlogs that I've just kind of done here and there. And I wanna do, a lot of you guys have asked about home, like holiday home things. I remember years past, I did, you know, I would do holiday videos and show like my Christmas trees and how I decorated for the holidays. I may not do like a big home tour, but I might show just, you know, little things that I've decorated because that's fun. I don't keep up my blog as much or at all lately. And somebody asked the other day, they were like, is your blog like gone forever? And I was like, no, like if you looked at my blog right now, I have a whole post on kind of what's going on, and I'm just gonna post when I can. You know, if I didn't do videos, then of course I could be blogging all day every day, but this is what I like to do. So this is me, like this is my thing, like this is what I like to do. I like to do videos, obviously, but the blog will come whenever I have a chance. You know, it's definitely nothing, it's not that I'm saying, oh, I'm not into blogging anymore, I just don't want to do it. I love it just as much, I just don't have time. So at some point I will kind of get back into that and post some more home update. We've done so much, like there's a lot of posts that I could do. And if you're curious, kind of, I do have that post up, my last post on my blog, where, you know, I'm saying it's kind of redundant to post the same beauty stuff like in a video and then post a blog post like I used to do. For me, the posts I always liked were different things, like home posts and kind of different things. Or if I do have swatch pictures that I want to share, I'll do that there. But like I said, have not had time to do that. When I do, I will. And I need to share also, I never shared a full post, I think, of Olivia's nursery reveal. I don't think I did that. I did it on a video. I didn't do that on a blog. I will get to all this. I will do it at some point when I have time. But the point is, I may at some point this month do a holiday little thing where I show my trees, and I don't know. I'll throw it into a vlog or something. So I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. Definitely check out these bauble bar necklaces. I am thrilled with these, and I love having a different kind of layering necklace that's not just gold on gold on gold, which I love, but it's just fun to have different pieces. And like you can even layer them together and do like your own little color combo. So definitely a good idea for gifts. Check those out while they're $10. Like check them out while they last. And yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. I will link to everything below as always. I hope you have a great week, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.